Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Royal Rumble. We got another big one here for you guys. This is the State Rumble. It took forever to get this one together as well. So, phew, I have been working hard on these Rumbles, guys. I hope you're enjoying them. I'm still working on WTF. The odds of me getting WTF out versus this was slimmer, so that's why I didn't go for it. So, we got 30 states out of 50, and I'm telling you guys, we barely got 30. We actually got 30. There was no 31. We could have got Massachusetts, but unfortunately we did not. So I'd say we could only get about 31 altogether. My state will not be in the Rumble, just to let you guys know, because there's only one famous person from that state, really. This is fictional characters, though. Only fictional. They can be from the state. It could take place in the state. Some of these could even be wrong, but I got a map of fictional characters in the United States. And representing Connecticut is Beetlejuice. What are the odds of that? I was actually really shocked, guys, that I got tons of New England states. I was very shocked that I got that. I mean, going into this Rumble, because what are the odds of getting Connecticut, New Hampshire? I mean, yeah. So, just to let you guys know. But so we're starting off with Beetlejuice representing Connecticut. Who will win the United States Rumble? And no, you will not get a United States Championship when this is over. Just to let you guys know ahead of time. And no WrestleMania either. So, don't even point at the sign. So, who will be next? If we stop showing that audience, there we go. And it's going to be Connecticut versus... what in the world's this? Arizona! Rambo is in the house. So you guys saw Rambo represent America. Hopefully he can redeem himself. Hey, dude in the crowd, I wouldn't poke Rambo. You better watch your hands. He's probably got a machete in the back of his pants, and off with your arm it will be if you try to poke Rambo. I don't advise you doing that. So you saw that finger. It was about to touch him. He would have lost that finger too, I bet. So... he better watch it. We also saw what happened when someone pushed CM Punk. So John Rambo representing Arizona. So. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting one. You guys are going to learn some stuff. I certainly did. And look at Rambo going after Beetlejuice. So it's Rambo versus Beetlejuice. All fictional characters in this Rumble, so. And I could be wrong about some of these, but I did a lot of research, guys, so hopefully the majority of these are right. Let's just hope for the best. And representing South Dakota is Desmond Miles from Assassin's Creed. This was a shocker for me. Desmond Miles, it's probably not the best Desmond Miles, but we had to get South Dakota in there. So, South Dakota actually made the Rumble. What a shocker. I'm actually really shocked, that they made this Rumble. But, shout outs to everyone in South Dakota. So, who will make the next? Representing the United States, and it is Rocky representing Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania for Rocky. Yeah, I got this, I don't know how factual it is, but I got a map, United States map of each famous fictional character from each state. So, I don't know how true it is, but I'm assuming a lot of it is. So, it's either where they're from or where it takes place. So, because I know Rocky technically goes all over. And number 5 is Gordon Freeman, representing Washington State, Seattle, in the house here. He is from the Half-Life series. I've never played Half-Life. I've heard nothing but good things. But I don't have a clue. I've never played it in my life. So I don't know anyone that does play it. Except for, like, it's, like, real popular. But no one around here plays it. So and representing Alabama is Forrest Gump, and I'm going to just go ahead and say this. This one's going to look a little weird. I know, Tom Hanks' head, how it looks. But I had to, I had to, get whoever I could. I think that's Alabama he represents. I don't think it's Mississippi. It could be. I think it's either one. I don't have Mississippi, so either one will work, but I'm pretty sure it's Alabama. And Forrest Gump, once again, Rambo is not doing too great in these Rumbles, and Arizona has been eliminated. So Rick Grimes representing Kentucky. I didn't know he was from Kentucky. That's actually kind of shocking. I thought he was in Georgia, but whatever. I could have swore he was. But the map said Kentucky. So maybe he's from there. Because I thought The Walking Dead takes place a lot in Georgia, but maybe I'm wrong. And Beetlejuice eliminates Rocky, so PA is done. Pennsylvania is out. And Rick Grimes is out, apparently, as soon as I put my head down. And Charlie Brown representing Minnesota. And this is not for kids, by the way. This video's not for kids. Trust me. Rick Grimes is definitely not. So, just to let you guys know ahead of time. So, Kentucky has been eliminated. And Minnesota is where Charlie's from. So, Charlie is from Minnesota. And Desmond Miles. I love that Forrest Gump character from Alabama. And representing Texas, I know it says Chuck Norris, but this is Walker, Texas Ranger, representing Texas. And the eyes of the Ranger are upon you. And yes, I actually, by the way, guys, I know you guys cringe when I sing, but I actually sing better than Walker does. I will say that. And unfortunately, I'm telling you, I don't think Walker wants to be part of these Rumbles, or my channel in general, because he gets eliminated on purpose. He just doesn't want to be here. And there goes Gordon. So Texas and Washington State have been eliminated. And Negan representing Virginia. I did not know Negan was from Virginia. I kind of got that from a fandom site. So, who knows? I mean, we're going to go with it, though. That some of his backstory is actually in Virginia, but I'm not for sure, guys. But yeah, I do sing better than Chuck Norris. I do sing better than him. If you've ever heard that song, I won't say that to Chuck's face. Please do not share this video with Chuck Norris. I don't want to get roundhouse kicked by the end of the video. So, and True Grit representing Arkansas. This is John Wayne, and yes, I did add an eye patch, and yes, he did save Forrest Gump. Just now, maybe. I mean, he did save him for a few seconds at least. We'll see what happens here. And he's representing Arkansas. The most famous people from Arkansas, fictional-wise, was Thelma and Louise. I've never seen that, but Beetlejuice, Connecticut, has been eliminated. And Indiana Jones, believe it or not, representing New Jersey. So, New Jersey. I did not know that. So, I know he goes all over the world, too. So, technically, we could have put multiple places for him. Yeah, I never seen Thelma and Louise, and also I couldn't do a female Rumble. So, That's Wyatt. And Minnesota could be done here. Oh, Minnesota survives. And Jack, he is actually his backstory's from New Hampshire. So I don't think The Shining takes place in New Hampshire, but his backstory is from New Hampshire, according to multiple sites that I've seen. So, New Hampshire represent. I haven't seen The Shining in a while, so it's been like at least a year. So I don't know all the factoids of The Shining, but and Marty Mcfly representing California. So he was actually, according to the map, was the most famous California fictional character. So, Marty Mcfly. And there goes Forrest Gump. So, Alabama's done. And, uh-oh. And Negan eliminates True Grit, so Arkansas is out. Arkansas is out of this one. And Negan, oh, nice reversal there by Jack. And look at Charlie here. Oh, nice move on Indiana Jones. Yeah, Jack's a psycho, for sure. And Negan's a psycho. And uh-oh, Negan could get an elimination here. Virginia representing. I didn't know Negan was from Virginia, and I'm not 100% on that one. But they said his backstory was, but I don't know if I can believe some of these sites. You know, you got enough fake news as it is. And Virginia. Oh, and Charlie saves India. Oh yeah, he saved him from a possible elimination. Indiana Jones did survive on the ropes. And Walter White from New Mexico. So Breaking Bad, I think he lives in New Mexico, so he's the most popular fictional character in New Mexico. And he might not be in there for long. Yeah, it was unfortunate we didn't get some of the ones we wanted. Michael Myers is representing Illinois. So, I think it's a fictional town, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% if the town the Halloween takes place at Haddonfield. I don't know if that's an actual fictional town, though. But I know Illinois is definitely not fictional, but I believe he's from Illinois. I'm hoping I got that one right. And Gambit, Louisiana. Oh, double! And there goes Minnesota and New Jersey. Have both been eliminated from the Rumble. Both Minnesota and New Jersey are gone. Oh, and there goes Marty Mcfly. So there goes California. California eliminated by New Hampshire. It's a state civil war. That's what we're going to call it. I'm having trouble finding. Oh, and Walter White from New Mexico has been eliminated. So Walter White's out of this now. So New Mexico has been eliminated. I keep on looking down at the paper and I'm not paying attention to the Rumble. That's the problem. So. And Illinois could be facing elimination here. And it does, because Jack is on a roll. I'm telling you, Jack and Negan are killing it. And Michael Myers has been eliminated. There goes Illinois. Oh, oh, Jack's done. Gambit with the elimination. He better watch out, though. Negan right behind him. Negan's the man to beat right now. So, New Hampshire has been eliminated. Peter Griffin, believe it or not, represents Rhode Island. I thought it was Massachusetts for the longest time. But Quahog is in Rhode Island, and Louisiana has been eliminated. Gambit has been eliminated, and I think Virginia's going to follow. And it does. So Peter Griffin is alone now in the Rumble. And I'm trying to keep track of everyone. South Dakota was eliminated as well. Desmond. And 19's Garfield representing Indiana. So. And Peter Griffin going after Garfield here. Indiana versus Rhode Island. We're about to get somebody else in. I'm trying to find everyone else before someone gets eliminated. And Andy Taylor, now Mayberry is in Virginia, they said, but the Andy Griffith Show takes place in North Carolina. That's what I read. So, North Carolina in the house. We tried to get South Carolina, but really Frank Underwood was the only really famous fictional character from South Carolina, and unfortunately, we could not get him. So. And Daryl Dixon representing Georgia. Daryl's from Georgia, according to a site I read. We'll see how, factual that one was. But, yeah, Walking Dead's mainly in Georgia, so at least the first couple seasons. And I was always thinking Daryl was from Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, man, Andy Griffith. Or Andy Taylor, my bad. It's so weird. His name's Andy Taylor on the show, but the actor's Andy Griffith. And Napoleon Dynamite is here. That is right. Shocker. That's a twist. He's debuted in the Rumble, and he represents Idaho. Idaho. And believe it or not to get real crude here, and I know that's not a perfect Napoleon, but it's better than nothing. Believe it or not, on a map test once, for the longest time, it was a joke. I did think Idaho was the capital of Idaho. I did think that for the longest time. I'm not proud of that. It's actually Boise, and the only thing that saved me from putting that on the map test, because I almost did it. And RoboCop representing Michigan, but he didn't last long. The only thing that saved me on a test, on a map test, is that I remembered, I think Tori Wilson is from Boise. That's the only thing that saved me from putting that answer down. That, I could have got in trouble. So, yeah. And Negan got eliminated. He represented Virginia. He lasted a while. Daryl eliminated, represented Georgia. Freddy Krueger represents Ohio. So, Ohio in the house now. trying to mark everyone out. And there goes North Carolina. So North Carolina has been eliminated by Freddy Krueger. Who will be the last state is the question. Who will be the final state remaining? In Daredevil, I know I could have picked tons of people for this, but I had to pick the devil of Hell's Kitchen, because Hell's Kitchen's in New York. So I could have went with Spider-Man, but I already had Daredevil. I didn't want to, like we were running low on the picks, I felt like. I could have went with Spider-Man, though, but I decided to go with Daredevil. And Garfield has been eliminated, so there goes Indiana. Indiana is out of this Rumble. And number 26, Dexter Morgan, representing Miami, Florida. That is where he lives. That is where the show takes place, is in Miami, Florida. So I'm trying to keep up, guys. It's a lot. I'm circling names still off this list. And a double team on Peter Griffin. And representing Delaware. Now, there's hints that this character's from Delaware, as I read in the book. It's Tyler Durden. And I would say what club he is from, but the first rule is not to talk about that club. And the second rule is not to talk about that club. And I broke the rules so many times doing the Royal Rumble, so I'm not going to talk about that club. I mean, for all we know, he can own a nightclub. So, or did I break the rule because I talked about a club? It's kind of debatable there. And representing Iowa is Captain Kirk. I didn't know he was from Iowa. So, and Freddy getting double teamed by Dexter and the Devil of Hell's Kitchen, Daredevil. And can Captain Kirk get rid of Peter Griffin? He does, and Rhode Island has been eliminated. So Rhode Island is out of here. Eric Cartman representing Colorado. Eric Cartman representing Colorado. I wonder who number 30 is. I'm looking. Oh, I know who number 30 is. Okay. So Eric Cartman, I believe South Park is in Colorado. I think. I'm not for sure. But he was on the map. He was on the map for the most popular fictional character from Colorado. Most of these guys came from the map. And Eric Cartman has been eliminated. Ace Ventura was actually Florida's most popular, but I wanted to do Dexter instead. So Eric Cartman, what a shocking elimination that was. Usually, oh, there goes Tyler Durden. Delaware has been eliminated. So Delaware has been eliminated from the Rumble, and we got one left. And it's going to be a New England state. I will go ahead and reveal that. Oh, and a nice move there by Captain Kirk. So, Idaho, Ohio, Iowa, New York, Florida, and number 30 will be a New England state. And it's not Massachusetts, because I told you Massachusetts would not be on here. And representing Maine is Pennywise, because it takes place in Derry, Maine. So Pennywise is here. That could be a fictional. Some of these towns could be fictional, but the states are not. So we got Maine, Florida, Iowa, Ohio, New York, and Idaho. I'm pretty educated on my states. I'm pretty good. I could almost get a map test 100% perfect. Delaware and Connecticut, Vermont, they kind of throw me off a little. New Hampshire, those four, I could probably get them 50% right if I'm looking at a map. But Delaware I have beef with. Because, just to give you guys a heads up, I almost got my map test, by the way. The same map test that I did. 100% right. But unfortunately, Delaware had to spoil that for me, and Maine has been eliminated. So Maine has been eliminated. Number 30 has been eliminated. So, yeah, Delaware spoiled it for me because I didn't know where Delaware was, so I just put like Connecticut for both states because I didn't want to do a 50. I knew I'd get at least one right, so I got 49 out of 50 states. I could have got Vermont and Delaware mixed up, one of the two, but I have a beef with them ever since. So, but every other state. Every state I got right besides that. Like, kids would make, like, 70s, 60s on map tests. I was making a 90. At least a 90. I think I made a 95. Because I think, honestly, I just put... I think I put Connecticut twice. Or Vermont twice. And I didn't list Delaware. Which, you know what, Delaware? I don't care. I don't care. I have beef with Delaware. There's a crucial beef with Delaware. And Freddie has been eliminated, so my neighbor Ohio is out of here. So Ohio has been eliminated. And I'm telling you, Napoleon Dynamite's not doing too bad. A dynamite, they say I can't say that right, so sometimes I have to say it like JJ from Good Times. So we got two big states left, Florida and New York. We're still in this. And then we got some little states, Idaho and Iowa. So, some of the Midwest. Napoleon's been great in this Rumble. He really has. But I'm pulling for Dexter or the Devil of Hell's Kitchen. I'm pulling East Coast here. I'm hoping the East Coast can win this. And somebody could get eliminated here. And it's going to be Napoleon. So Idaho is done. Idaho is done. And we are down to 3. Florida, New York, and Iowa. I believe that's where Captain Kirk is from. That's what they had him listed on the map. Most famous fictional character from Iowa was Captain Kirk. I know the most famous celebrity from Iowa. So we will have a celebrities rumble, or famous people rumble. And that one should be easier because we have a lot of rappers. But a lot of them come from New York and California and Georgia and stuff. So it still might be a little bit hard. We'll see. So we will have the famous people state rumble by state. I don't think West Virginia's still going to get in it. So, we do have a famous... Well, I don't know. We could. We'll see. We could get in that one. I'm rooting for Dexter. Because Florida's my favorite of the 3. But I'm pulling for the East Coast here. We just got to beat Captain Kirk. And Dexter and Kirk, they've been going at it for a while. And Daredevil versus Captain Kirk. And Captain Kirk could get New York out. Could Iowa take New York? He could. Yep, he's got him. Oh my goodness. So it's Florida versus Iowa. Iowa hanging in there good, and Florida's been hanging in there for a while. And you talk about, they always talk about Florida man's crazy. Have you guys ever heard that? I'm sure some of you all from Florida. You talk about a Florida man. Dexter's definitely a Florida man. He's definitely a Florida man. So, and he knows jiu-jitsu, so And I think Kirk knows some fighting skills as well. Oh, a nice reversal there. Kirk got him out of nowhere. And we are down to 2 in this Rumble. It's going to be a good one. Good showdown here. Very good showdown. I think Dexter's going to... Oh, I thought he was going to go for the run. Oh, he's got Kirk on the corner. But he... Oh, man, he goes for a slap instead. Oh, Kirk's going to make him pay. Iowa could take it. Oh, my goodness. Wow. So the state that wins is Iowa. Takes the Rumble. So Iowa wins. Midwest wins. So, wow, guys. What a Rumble. What a performance, guys. So Iowa is victorious in the United States Fictional Rumble. We will have a non-fictional. Non-fictional should be easier. Should be easier to get that one out than fictional. Fictional was quite hard. So I could have messed some of these up, but I highly doubt it. And Captain Kirk, great performance. I will give you credit where credit's due, but you're not going to WrestleMania. WrestleMania will not... you cannot park the Enterprise at WrestleMania. There is no room in the parking lot for your spaceship. And there will be no Beam Me Up Scotty at WrestleMania either. We do not have a teleportation device at WrestleMania. So no Beam Me Up Scotty, no Enterprise, and Spock's not welcomed either. So, and anywhere you go, trouble follows. So, yeah, I think it's safe to say you're not going to WrestleMania. So that was a good one, guys. That was a pretty good one. I hope you guys enjoyed the Rumble. These states Rumbles has been crazy. We had the Country Rumble. We have the state another non-fictional state Rumble coming up. We have Super Smash versus Mortal Kombat. That was an idea. So 2 Rumbles at least coming up. I'm gonna try to drop an episode in the next couple days though. So I don't know when we're gonna get that out. WTF's almost done. So, but like I said, I don't know when you're gonna get that. But guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will see you guys later.